Well, good evening, one and all. Welcome to United People's TV. Later than normal. Actually, bang on time. Well, maybe 1 minute late, but welcome to the UEFA Champions League live draw, the group stage. We're back in a competition we've not won since 2008. I hate to start with bad news, but it's just the truth. It's been a long old time since we won Big Ears. I'd love to win it this year. As you can see on the wall here, we've got 6 times Champions League winners. We've got Casemiro with 5 and Roy Keane with 1. Everyone remembers Roy Keane back in '99. Everyone remembers what he did against Juventus. We're going to run through the live draw. It's starting now on my... I've got a screen over there. I've got a screen over there. I've got a quiz down here. I've got some drinks there. It's going to be a bit of a different one. I've got a bit of a blue vibe. I hope you enjoy the show. It's going to be interesting. I'll tell you what, it's probably going to be more interesting listening to me than it is listening to this draw for the next, I sod knows, like 20 minutes or so. Who's down here from the community? Who's down here from... And there's going to be plenty of new faces here. Welcome to United People's TV. I hope you have a good time. Paul, I'm in shock you're not 3 minutes late. Hey, come on, man. You got to keep it real for these streams later on. In the morning, I can keep you on your toes. We've got Eberwen. We've got loads. In fact, I won't spend too much time going down there because it's going to be a slightly different show. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to try and make this as interactive as we possibly can. The Champions League. Type it in the comments now. If you had to choose, which would you want Manchester United to win next season, or this season, sorry, the Champions League or the Premier League? Type it in the comments now. I asked the lads on the podcast this. I expected it to be more split. For me, it's easy. It's Premier League. It's the Premier League. But I tell you what, the Champions League just has that allure about it, isn't it? There's a charm about the Champions League. I don't know. There's just something that's different about European football. There's something different about being the best team in Europe and not just the best team in the league. But let's run through it. As I said, look, Man United, we've not won it in a long time. Back in 2008 was when we won it, of course, out in Moscow. What a season that was. That was Ronaldo's 42 goals. That was the double. That was Terry slipping. Great memories. And obviously the best memories. I'll tell you what, if we can, let me pull this up here. Oh, geez, that's a bit loud. Let me pull that up there. Pause that. Right. So we've got 148 likes now. If we can reach 1,000 likes for the end, I've got a wicked shirt here with a fantastic story that I want to tell you. And it involves one of the Champions League winners who you can see in this photo. So if we can reach 1,000 likes, I'll tell you what that story is and I'll show you it. It's a good story. Really it is. But let's go and let's go. The draw, I can see, I don't know, some woman, she's on a sax. Do like a good saxophone. She's playing the sax. Obviously, that's what you want to see in the Champions League draw. You tune in to basically watch a Eurovision Song Contest. So I don't know what they're doing, piano and sax, right? And then they're going to chat for a good old while. So here are the groups. Here are the pots. Sorry, not the groups. In pot 1, you got City. Yeah, somehow they made it into the competition. Don't know why. Let's go a little bit down there. We've got City, Sevilla, Barcelona, Napoli, Bayern, PSG, Benfica, and Feyenoord. Some tough games in there, but obviously it's pot 1. Of course, they're going to be tough games. And there's some slightly easier ones. Anyway, pot 2 is where we are. And arguably, I think you could genuinely argue that pot 2 is stronger than pot 1. You got Real Madrid, United, Inter, Dortmund, Atletico, Leipzig, Porto, and Arsenal. A lot of good teams in there. Keith saying, are we going to win the shirt? You know, you're definitely not winning this shirt, but it's a cool story anyway. Pot 3, you got Shakhtar, Salzburg, AC Milan. You've got, is that Braga, PS? This is like a little quiz, a little badge quiz. Braga, PSV, Lazio. I think that's Belgrade. I think that's Copenhagen. And pot 4, you've got Young Boys, Sociedad, Galatasaray, Celtic, Newcastle, Union Berlin, Antwerp, and Lons, RCL. Who's that? Who's that? Damn, have I failed on the last one? RCL, football team. RC Lod, come on. Full house. Don't know why I'm congratulating myself like it's like I should get an award for knowing all 32 badges. But I was quite happy with that. Right, so the stage is set now. That there's the play-in's done. They're walking out and going to start waffling. Spence, tell you what, there's that Champions League music, man. That Champions League music. You just can't help it. You're standing there going, duh, duh, and then you just belt it out. You just absolutely belt it out. You don't even mean to, but it just happens. Who would you say is the dream draw? Who would you say is the nightmare draw? You can get it in the comments below. What I am going to be doing is I'm going to do a little bit of a sort of a simulation draw that we can do whilst we wait for them to stop waffling. There's another the super chat there. Celebration today. You get a membership and you get, oh, look at that. Sky, are you doing what I think you're doing? Oh, wow, man. Look at that. There's going to be so many people that are tuning in. This United People's TV community, it's the best in the world. It really is. It's the most generous. And Sky has just gifted 20 memberships. Let's get the gong out for his debut tonight. No one knows what the gong is, and it looks weird if you haven't joined in. But there you go. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's do that. The best sound in the world. That has to be one of the best sounds in the world, I think, anyway. Right. So they're really starting to waffle now. That's good. So what I want to do here is go to this. This will be fun. Let's see what comes up in the United People's TV Champions League draw simulator. All right. Let's see who we get. Let's have a little go around. This one doesn't really matter that much. PSG's in Group A. It's good fun. Let's go for that one there. Sevilla in Sevilla. I swear to God, if we get Sevilla again, man. Sevilla and Real Sociedad. I think, what was it, the one I wanted? I wanted probably Benfica. Obviously United. I wanted Milan because I want the opportunity to go to the San Siro. I've never been. And I know that it's not going to be their stadium for much longer. I would love to see United play in the San Siro. And probably Union Berlin, because I would love to go for a party in Berlin. Right, so this is it. We've got PSG in Group A and Sevilla in Group B. Right, let's go for this one here. We've got Barca in Group C. I don't think Barca are at the new camp this year. And the new camp's a crap away. I know the new camp looks amazing on TV, but when you're in the new camp, it is such a horrendous view. You're stuck behind a plastic screen. I've done it twice now. I was there when, was it Solskjaer? When Rashford hit the bar. I went to the first leg at Old Trafford. That was when I think, who was it? Messi scored? No, Shaw scored an own goal, I think. And then Rashford hit the bar after like 5 minutes. Let me just close that because I'm going to run out of battery, naturally. Hit the bar after like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, in fact. And then we lost. Anyway, Barcelona, new camp. Not a good away day. Nice city, though. A great, amazing city. Not the best away day. Napoli, that will be a sketchy away day. I've just finished watching Gomorrah. Anybody watch Gomorrah? I've watched the first 4 seasons. I dropped in and out of them. But then this week, I properly watched a couple episodes a night, Gomorrah season 5. And I swear to God, it is one of the best things I've ever seen. I love Sopranos. Sopranos is still #1 for me. So if you're a Sopranos fan, you've got to go and watch Gomorrah. Anyway, Napoli in the fake Group D. Bayern in Group E. I'd love a trip to Munich. I've been to Munich, but never to see United play. We've got Benfica in Group F. City in Group G, who of course we can't draw. And then Feyenoord in Group H. Right, let's go over here. Thank you very much, UTD Belfast. Hey, look. Over 1,000 of you, over 1,000 have joined the Discord since last night. Do you know how cool that is? It really is the new... Ronnie, who works with me behind the scenes at United People's TV, he called it the town hall. The Discord is the new United People's TV town hall. It's exactly what it is. And you should join in. The link is in the description. Anybody else, can you share the link too? It's discord.gg/Man United. Right, let's do this, right? Let's see who goes where in our fake draw. A little bit of Champions League music. By the way, look, do you like got a little bit of a blue tinge going on here? Got some Champions League winners on the wall. I think it looks quite nice. Right, you ready? Let's see who goes in this group. Possible groups from Madrid. This is Madrid we've drawn here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mate. Madrid going with City. Yes, please. Yes, please. What are they doing on the draw right now? I haven't even looked. That's how much I know they waffle. I haven't even looked. Oh, no, they're showing some City stuff. I don't want to watch that. It's disgusting. That's disgusting. Right, let's see who else goes in this one. Got Arsenal here. Arsenal can only go in, or they can go in all of them. No? Let's go this one. Arsenal in with Sevilla in this one, right? Nah. Don't really care about that. I think Arsenal will probably get through the group stage, but I suppose who depends on they get. Dortmund here. They can only get 3 groups. I put Dortmund in with Napoli. That's tasty. Spence, Sam, can you do the actual draw if you're going to pull out blinders like that? And City with Madrid. It would be nice. It would be nice. Right, who's coming up next? Inter, they're going in with Bayern. Mate, I tell you what, I should do the Champions League draw. I've given United, 4 options here? PSG, Barca, Benfica, or Feyenoord. I'm taking Benfica or Feyenoord, baby. Porto. Well, Porto can't get Benfica. Porto got PSG in this one. Ooh. Can you just fly me to where is it? Is it in Monaco? Sod knows where I think it's in Monaco. Don't actually care. Right. This is a great idea. I'm so glad I found this. Atletico can't get Barcelona, so it's an eeny-meeny between Benfica and Feyenoord. They got Benfica. So on this one, I've either drawn United against Feyenoord or Barca. Man United. I've given us Barca. Yeah, I'll drink for that. Somebody had a go at me for having a 0% earlier. Yeah, I know. I've run out of beers in the fridge. I've only got alcohol-free ones. Don't have a go at me. Right. So I've given us Barca. Sorry about that. I thought I was doing well. And then I didn't. Right. Last one. Who's that? Leipzig going in with Feyenoord. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Leipzig. Send me the money in the post. Kev, you saying I'm getting sacked? Yeah, I probably am getting sacked. Right. Pot 3. Type the names in down there. Which one would you want? We've got Shakhtar, Salzburg, Milan, Braga, PSV, Lazio, Belgrade, and Copenhagen. Copenhagen, man, that would be a beautiful place to go. But I imagine I would come back. I mean, you come back skint from a euro away anyway. Let alone when you go Copenhagen when it's like £10 a pint. That's dangerous. Belgrade, I know Bao from the podcast. He's praying for Belgrade. I want Milan here. I would love Milan from this pot. They're still waffling. Stop waffling, says the man who's currently been waffling for 12 minutes. Right, PSV have come up first. Let's have a look. PSV can only have 4 groups. That could be United, actually. This could be PSV coming into our group. What are we going for? It's not. Napoli, Dortmund, and PSV there. Let's go see who's in there next. Milan. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. If I give us Milan and Barcelona, you're all going to sack me. Sorry. Oh, geez. Am I excited about that? I'm really giving us a tough group here, people. Sorry about that. That was really quite funny, actually. I said I wanted Milan. I'm not sure I said I wanted Milan and Barcelona. Right. Let's see who else is going there. We've got Shakhtar. Nick, you're saying not an easy group so far. Yeah, I'm apparently getting fired. I'll be honest. I think I deserve to get fired. I've just realised that Liverpool aren't in this. That's really quite fun, isn't it? Right, where are you going? Shakhtar's in with Bayern and Inter. Copenhagen, who are you in with? Sevilla and Arsenal. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice for you. Salzburg, you're going in with Porto and PSG. Oh, who's walking out there? Joe Cole. Who is that? I think my football knowledge is getting exposed here, people. We're getting towards the balls. The balls are heating up. Probably shouldn't have said that. Right, let's finish this round here. We've got Braga going in with City and Real Madrid. Sorry, Braga. And Belgrade going in with Atletico and Benfica, and Lazio going in with Feyenoord and Leipzig. That's the 3. That's pot 3 done. I don't think anybody likes me now in the comments below. I thought I was doing well, and then it turns out I wasn't. Oh, man, look at that. The community this evening, there's going to be a lot of people that you won't realize just how generous this community is. I'm a potato there, gifting 10 memberships. 10 of you who are watching can now join the Discord. And because you've been gifted a membership, as soon as you join the Discord and link your YouTube channel, you automatically join the members lounge where members only chat. And it's a cool place. The Discord is live and kicking and it's awesome. Right then, type it in the comments. Who do you want me to draw for this one? Because so far, I've given us Barca and Milan. What's the toughest draw in this pot? Galatasaray for the away leg. We can't get Newcastle. It would probably be Newcastle. I mean, I'm probably going to say Galatasaray out of those. Let me see what you're saying down there. Some of you are saying Celtic, Union Berlin. Man, I would love that. I've been to Berlin before. It's an awesome town, man. Really is. That split between East and West is it's still really prevalent. Anybody who's done history, I've done history at uni. It really stands out in Berlin more than most places. What else are you saying down there? Celtic, a lot of you are saying we're the hardest. I suppose it'll be just as hard as Galatasaray. Right. They're about to get their hands on the balls. So let's see who I draw here. Let's finish this draw first. Union Berlin. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. Come on. I've given us 2 of the 3 teams that I wanted. This is like I swear on my life, it's not fixed. I'm going to get accused of fixing. Berlin. Would I be happy with that group? I mean, it would test us, right? It would test us. George, this isn't the real one. I'm pulling up a sort of a generator so we can see what's going on. Simulator is probably a better word than generator. I'll tell you what I will do now. Let me quickly see. Do we have the actual draw groups up? We can pull all the groups up on screen while it's going on. That's what we want to do. Watch the group stage draw. Oh, they're still waffling. Stop the waffle. My God. Josh, you're saying that's the hardest possible group. No, I reckon it would have been harder if we got maybe Bayern Munich in Group A. That is pretty much. Sorry, guys and girls. If I had given that, if that happens, it's going to be tasty. It's going to be tasty. I don't know whether it's going to happen. Would you say that's the nightmare draw? Sorry about that. What we're saying down here in the comments. What channel was the draw on? I think it's on UEFA.com. I don't know where else it is. Take Sam the Octopus. Was that when they were getting the octopus to predict everything? I think that was it. Right, let's pull this up here. We are nearly there. Let's go back to the groups. We've got the groups here. We're just waiting for man to do. I've got to give it to you, UEFA. Man, they can waffle. They could talk the arse end off a horse. What are we in? We're like 17 minutes in. They haven't touched the ball yet. Round of applause there. Round of applause for stretching that out. Apparently it's on TNT Sports as well. Why are you going to watch TNT Sports when you're tuning into United People's TV? It's significantly better here. Kev saying that was the group of death. Yeah, that pretty much was the group of death, wasn't it? Type it in the comments now. Let's have a quick conversation. How well do you think United will do this year? Do you think it really does matter? Does it depend on the group we get? I mean, I suppose it kind of does. They're starting to go through the groups now. They're starting to waffle a little bit more about the teams. And then I think they might soon be getting the balls. Where do you think United will come in the Champions League? When do you think we'll win? Or when do you think we'll go out? The lads on the podcast, I think the majority of them said quarters. And then Bao got a little bit excited and went for a semi. Maybe that too, but I mean a semi-final. I don't know whether United would get that far. I think a quarter-final would be an achievement. Bearing in mind, this is the Champions League. It is the best of the best of the best. And currently, this form of this Manchester United team is not the best of the best of the best, is it? No, not in any way, shape, or form. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what we do in the Champions League this year. Let me see what you're saying in the comments. Josh, you're going in strong. I think we could win. Neville, you're saying last 16. Sarah Jane on Facebook, you're saying semi-final. You know what happened in 99? Yeah, our group in 99. Wasn't it Bayern, Barca, and I can never remember the third team, but it was Bayern and Barca in our groups. That was when we had, was it the 3-3 in the group stage? How many likes are we on? Are we going to get this? We're going to get this shirt story up. We've got 434 likes. We need another 600 likes, and I can tell you the story about this shirt from a 1999 Champions League winner. It's a cool story, I think. Well, I think anyway. Let's have a look. Anuj. Oh, Anuj, man. Thank you so much. You gifted 5 memberships. Sorry, I'll join in. Everyone's feeling chipper tonight. Let me throw in 5 gifted memberships from me. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. I'll whip out the gong for you, Anuj. So that's another 20, 30, 40 people who can all join the Discord and all join in the private members group of the Discord. You want to get involved in that. Let me quickly go back to... Look at that draw I did. Look at that draw. Benjamin, that's a really prevalent point, actually, when you think about it. That. First time Messi and Ronaldo. When was the last year that they weren't in it? Ronaldo came to United in 2003 and Messi broke through into that team around the same time. I actually don't know what year we broke through. 2006? 2005? Sod knows. It's been a long old time. They've dominated it. That ship has now sailed, isn't it? That ship has now sailed. Let me see what you're saying. Football itching. You're saying you think Galatasaray will write history this year. Maybe they will play quarterfinals of the last 16. Hey, good luck to everyone, man, apart from City, apart from Arsenal. You remember when people say, oh, yeah, you got to support the English team? And you look at them and you're like, you being serious? Oh, yeah, support the English team. Doesn't matter who they are. Just get stuffed. Support the English team. It's such a weird thing. Is that still a thing? It was definitely a thing when I was younger. I don't know. Oh, look, pot one. Oh, is it a little bit more waffle? Yeah, a little bit more waffle. My God. It's incredible. You know what I'll do now quickly? I had this up. I've only got 5% battery left. Let's do a little bit of this. All right. I've got some Champions League quiz questions. Don't say it's not engaging here on United People's TV. We'll do a couple of quiz questions whilst they just run through the team names again for what seems like the 5th time. Right. Number 2. Which 3 managers have won the Champions League or the European Cup 3 times? There's 3 managers. They've won the Champions League or the European Cup 3 times. Who are they? I'll look down in the comments and I'll see. There's 3 different names. I'm not going to tell you which clubs they won it with, because that'd be cheating. What are you saying? I'm looking for your answers. It's all a bit quiet down there. Everyone's a bit stumped. We've got Sean, you're first up there. Well done. We've got 1. Matt, you've got a second down there with Zidane. Congratulations. That's 2 of them. Let me see who comes up with a third. Third's a little bit more difficult. You got to know your history. That's a clue. Mourinho. It's not Mourinho. It's not Pep. He's only just about one of the 2. Fergie. Well, we know it wasn't Fergie. It was not Bill Shankly, but that's the closest one we've had so far. Wasn't Emery. Someone say Emery. Oh, they whip it. Oh, they're touching balls. They're touching balls. The balls have been touched. I thought they pulled up the thing where they showed where all the clubs go. Did they do that after the first ball's drawn? Let's have a look. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm going to pull that up on screen. Right. The answer, by the way, was Bob Paisley. Bob Paisley. There might have been somebody who got it there when I was looking away. Bayern Munich had been drawn first. Oh, look at that. Right. Yeah. Give me the thing. They did that last time. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong page. 1 second there. Right. So Bayern Munich have been drawn into Group A. Let me try and find this. Because normally when they have it live, they show all the. Oh, there you go. Right. Okay. So I will do this now. Oh, they've made it a bit difficult this year, actually. They've made it rather difficult this year. Last year was far better than this. Right, I'm going to pull this up for you. I'm going to have to move it around manually the whole time. Look, we've got Bayern in Group A and Sevilla in Group B, all right? Just don't give us Sevilla. My word. Please don't give us Sevilla. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. But Sevilla's come out. Napoli are out now. Napoli are going into Group C, presumably. Might be wrong, might be right. Don't know. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they go into Group C? Of course they are. Napoli are into Group C. So we've got Bayern there. We've got Sevilla. We've got Napoli into Group C. Right, it begins. It begins, ladies and gentlemen. The Champions League draw 2023-24. If you can, drop a like on the video. Let me know where you're watching from. Fire in your questions, and I'll try and answer as many as I can. Make it as interactive as possible. It's good fun, because watching this is a bit boring. Mania Weng, I really dislike Sevilla. Had enough. I've had enough of getting pumped by Sevilla. They've had our number. Benfica into Group D. Yes, please. Group D, por favor. It's not asking much, is it? Feyenoord next out. Why'd they get Joe Cole to do it, by the way? Did he win it with Chelsea? Was he in that team in 2012? He might have been. I'm guessing he is. Otherwise, why would they get him? Feyenoord, you're going into Group E down there. Group E would be nice. Group D would be my preference out of the 2. Group F, let's see what's coming up next. PSG. I don't want to go back to PSG, man. Well, not PSG. I don't want to go back to Paris. We were speaking about it with the guys earlier. It's not a particularly nice footballing town. No offense to anybody who lives in Paris. And also, I peaked in Paris last time. That was the Solskjaer. That was the Rashford penalty. Oh, man. I remember that my match reaction. I remember where I am. I'm in the bottom floor of a pub in PSG that they booked out for United fans. Norman Whiteside was upstairs. Got a little picture with him. Oh, man. I was absolutely smashed. Don't know how I didn't fall over. You know, when the pints go everywhere and the floor soaked. Group G, some team. Don't know who they are. City. Right. Okay. And that's Barcelona, presumably now, going into Group H. And that is round 1 done. So we want, ideally, we go over here. I think we want Group E or we want Group D, right? I would say so. Group E or Group D would be the ideal. Toughest draw would be Group A. Group C would not be easy. Going to Napoli would be easy. PSG. I mean, I don't know what to think about PSG anymore, man. I really don't know what to think about PSG anymore. They might be difficult, but they might be terrible. They're trying to get rid of this whole failed Galacticos thing. We'll see what goes on. And Group H, Barcelona, again, mixed bag. They're not playing at a new camp, so they wouldn't have that home advantage in that sense. Dammy, you're saying no Group B. That's Sevilla. Oh, God. I swear, if we get Sevilla again, I mean, and we very much could, right, by the way. Just understand that there is every chance that we get Sevilla again. Please no. Please no. All right. Right. Pot 2. We're coming up, baby. Arsenal, they're in pot 2. I hope they crash out. I hope they just fold as a club. Right, pot 2 is about to begin. Come on, Joe Cole. Do us a favour. Don't give us Group B and ideally give us Group D. I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much, all right? Shays Beret. That is a wicked username. I'm stealing that. That sounds like a good pub quiz team name. We need a big club in the early rounds to not get them in the knockout where we will inevitably lose. I personally wouldn't. I don't want a breezy group, but I want like a middler. Who's a middler here? I think PSG are probably the middler. But I don't want them. Right, Joe Cole's got his hands on the balls. He's twisting. Great technique. Years of experience. Who's he getting out? It's going to be United first, isn't it? Watch this. Dortmund coming out first. Okay. Right, so Dortmund can't go into Group A, of course, because that's where Bayern are, which means Dortmund can go, well, they can't go A, B, C, or D. Sod knows how these things, I don't know how these rules work, by the way, but that means that Dortmund can only get Feyenoord, PSG, City, or Barca. So Feyenoord, well, I don't know, might get ruled out here. Let's have a quick look. Everyone's saying I'm lagging. Well, I'm just not looking at you. I've got 2 streams open. In fact, I've got 3 screens open. A stream there, an iPad down there. It's an absolute tech zone up in here. Group F. Right, so they got PSG. No PSG then. Right. No PSG. Dortmund have got PSG. That's a nice little tasty game. I'll be enjoying that one. Everyone's still having to go at me for the draw that I did. I swear, if that draw happens, I might run away. Go on, Joe Cole. What are you whipping out now? Arsenal. Right, Arsenal next. Who can they get? Guessing everybody apart from City? I don't know how this... How do they work, right? So I think it means they can get every group. I don't know what the colours mean. I've no idea. Right, let's go and let's have a look here. Who are Arsenal going to get? I'm sorry, but it is a beautiful town. It is a beautiful town. I have to admit that, which is such a shame. I wish we had pumped them every time so you could just keep going back there and have a wonderful time. But instead, no. Right. So we've got, this is Arsenal, and now Arsenal are getting, a drum roll please, Group B. I got the boys. Yes. Arsenal have taken Sevilla. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Yes. It's not spoken into existence. No Sevilla. Come on. Right. Who's this coming up next? Come on, Joe. Club Atletico de Madrid. Right. So Madrid can't get... I mean, I actually have no idea. Stuart's saying, don't you wait for waffle on? Yeah. Yeah, they're very good at that. They are very good at that. In fact, I would say they're the best at it. Not sure there's any better wafflers. Jack, you just gifted 5 memberships, my man. Thank you so much. Well, everybody who got one from you there, say thank you very much to the main man. Who was... So Atletico Madrid, where are you going? I'm multitasking. I've got the gong out. Jeez. Let's get a drink as well. Group E. So that's Feyenoord gone. Right. So now United is still in the draw. We can get Bayern, Napoli, Benfica, or Barca. Benfica's the dream draw there, ladies and gents. Benfica's the draw that we want. And we're out. We're out. United are coming. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that Group D. Give me that Group D, baby. So we can get A, C, or D. We're either getting Napoli, Bayern, or Benfica. This could be tough, ladies and gents. This could be. I said that Bayern was the toughest that we could get. If it's Group A, it's Bayern Munich. And I'd say that's the hardest out of pot one. If it's Benfica, it's a nice draw. And Napoli against Osimhen, against that Napoli side, that'll be tough. A, C, or D? Oh, oi, 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 oi. Oh, geez, ladies and gents. Looks like I'm going Munich, though. Come on. Come on. Anyway, let's get sad because it's Bayern Munich. Harry Kane playing against Manchester. These things write themselves, man. They really, really write themselves. Honestly, that is the hardest draw in all of Group A. Bayern Munich is the hardest draw in all of Group A. I drew Barcelona in my fake draw, but that one's harder. Oh, playing against Bayern. My word. And it looks like they're going to sign Palhinha as well from Fulham. Jeez, let me see what you're saying to that in the comments. Danny, you're saying it's okay. 3rd and 4th teams are the keys. No, stop that. We're going to beat Bayern and top the group. A bit of that. Remember, 99, Bayern were in our group and we topped that group. Who just come out there? I was too busy having a go at Munich. What are we saying in the comments? Wendy, you're saying, oh no. Justice, you're saying, oh dear. Who went in Group G? Should have watched that. City got Leipzig. Of course they did. Piss off. Next. Who saw that coming apart from absolutely everybody? What do you think about the Bayern draw then? Let me know what you think in the comments. I said, it'll be good for United to get a semi-tough team to sort of test us in the group stage. That is the toughest team. Right, that is the toughest team. You've got Inter coming out now. Inter can't get Benfica, so that means Inter can't get Napoli, sorry. So that means it's Benfica or Barca. Let's have a look. Ash, I guess we're not getting Gravenberch. No, it's going Liverpool. We just got drawn against Kane. We wanted to see Kane play in a United game in the Champions League. Well, there you go. Benfica got Inter, which means there's only one team left. Who's the last team? Let's have a look. Pot 2 is Real Madrid and Porto. We know full well the Real Madrid can't go against Barcelona, so that'll be Porto going there, which means Real Madrid go where? Real Madrid against Napoli. That's a tasty little tie. That is a very tasty little tie. Matt, you would have preferred Benfica. Let's scroll up here. Let's show you the group there. Nice game. Ten Hag will find the way. Did Ajax ever play Bayern? Can't remember. Did they play him in that Champions League run? I know they played Juve. Obviously, now they played Spurs. I don't know if they played. Was it Bayern? Who else did they play? Can't remember. It was Real Madrid. It was Real Madrid they knocked out. I was speaking of Real Madrid. So Real Madrid are going to get drawn against Napoli. Creeping Brain. Bayern is more exciting than the likes of Benfica, but we need to move up a level or two before we play them to have any chance. I think that's a fair point. I think the date of the game will be quite important. If it's a little bit later, say we play whoever the next two teams are first and we get a bit of time and a rhythm, then good. If we go away to Munich in the first game, that's going to be spicy. Oh, man, you knew it was going to be Harry Kane. I swear to God. Man, footballing gods. Footballing gods and their warm balls in draws. It's like United getting 11 home draws in domestic cup competitions in a row. That's ridiculous. Ajax played Bayern in the group stage, apparently. Look at that. Did they win? You can let me know. Ten Hag's beaten Ajax before. Yeah, well, we like that then. And we're going to win it all. We're going to win it all. What's Bayern's start to the season been like? Also means come on, Antwerp pot 4, says Jonathan. Right, we're going pot 3. Let's have a look at pot 3. Let's go down here. Pot 3, ladies and gents. Who do you want? I think I know who you want. Actually, I have no idea who you want. There's very different levels of draws there. Yeah, I don't really want to get Milan anymore. I think I might retract on my Milan statement. We've got Shakhtar, Salzburg, Milan, Braga, PSV, Lazio, Belgrade, and Copenhagen. I wanted Milan before. Yep, that's me currently reversing. That's me definitely reversing from the request of Milan. Out of that, Yeah, Belgrade, man. I'd definitely take Belgrade. The trip would be mad. Belgrade, Braga would be nice. Is that a stadium that's like got the mountains behind it? I think it is. Copenhagen would be expensive. The one to avoid there is Milan. I think the rest of them are kind of much of a muchness. There might be some slightly more difficult away days though. Right, let's go up here. Let's find out. Drum roll, please. Go on, Joe. Who are you whipping out? We will get Shakhtar, says Lee. Salzburg will do, says Top Dog. We'll find out. Off key, I'm not making this up. This is the draw, my friend. Shakhtar Donetsk has come out first. Pardon me. Where are you getting drawn into, Shakhtar? They can go into A, B, C, or D, so we can't. Oh, no, we can get them. We're Group A. So we could get Shakhtar. Matt Underwood, do not underestimate PSV. They can become very dangerous. I watched them against Rangers. Who was that? What was the name of the rocking dude? Man, he ripped them. He ripped them. He should have had a hat-trick, really. Yeah, would be. Someone's mentioned down there, home return for Rasmus if he goes back to Denmark and Copenhagen. That'd be cool for him. Hasn't even kicked the ball for us yet, though. Right. Is it Group A? Let's find out. It might be Shakhtar. Let's have a look. We've got a 25% chance here. That's how it goes. 1 in 4. You're welcome. Come on, mate. Pull it out. I can't believe we got buy-in. Group H. Right. Not United. So down there, that's Porto, Barcelona, and Shakhtar. In you go. In you get. Amusa saying PSV broke Shaw's leg. I know. That was my first ever away day, and it was grim. The best memory I've got of that away day was the fact they played Sweet Caroline at halftime. It was good fun. Everybody, if you can, please drop a like on the video. There's going to be so many of you. It's Belgrade. So many of you tuning in that are new. Come on. Come on. Belgrade. I mean, does that mean we can get him? What does the red, the blue, and the grey mean? What does it mean? Apart from grey means you can't do it. Oh, sod knows. Sod knows. Lyle saying Milan coming to Group A. How many balls he got in his hand? He's got them all. Right, we could get Belgrade then. Let's see if it goes out to Group A. Bow, you'll be happy if this happens. Be booking flights straight away. I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I could back myself in Belgrade. Probably wouldn't come back. Group G. We didn't get Belgrade. Group G is... I mean, come on, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, what? Right, yeah, cool. Yeah, right. Yeah. So the city, you've got Leipzig and Belgrade. Yeah. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah. Again. Yeah. So happy for you. So happy for you. Eindhoven. I just don't want to go back to Eindhoven. PSV wouldn't be an easy draw, by the way. Honestly, if we get PSV here and if we got again 25% chance, I'd probably put this as a tough draw in the group. Tough draw in the group. People are saying blue is the groups they can get. And I think it's red. No, red's the groups they can get. I don't know what blue means. Grey means you can't get it. Red means you can get it. Blue, sod knows. It's like blue light district. Oh, get your thing out. We've got 25% chance here. I don't want PSV. B. PSV go in with Sevilla and Arsenal. Right. So that's PSV off. So who have we got left? Let's have a quick look. Pot 3, we've got... It might be Milan. We've got Milan, Salzburg, Braga, Lazio, and Copenhagen. I'm going to have to do some serious reversing here. I swear if we get Milan. Oh, Milan's just been drawn, people. Just going to have a quick... Just going to sit here like this. I will take full responsibility if this gets drawn as Milan, by the way. Just to let you know, I'll take full responsibility. This oh, my God. It's so going to be us, isn't it? I don't even know what groups it could go in. Oh, not Group A. Not Group A. You're welcome. That's a really tasty group, by the way. Paris, Dortmund, and Milan. I don't know. I don't even know if they could have gone in our group there, but I think they could have. Right, who's left? 4 teams left? Salzburg, Braga, Lazio, or Copenhagen? Out of the 4, I'm probably saying Lazio is the hardest away day. Salzburg. Austria. That'd be nice. They can go in A, C, or D. So United have got a 33% chance. Look at the live math here. 33% chance. Apparently, Milan couldn't have gone in our group. I don't know. I got distracted. There's too many colours going on. A, C, or D. So do I be going in with Bayern, United, Napoli, Real Madrid, or Benfica and Inter? Do we get Salzburg? Our survey says no. That's Benfica, Inter, and Salzburg. That is Group D. Well, not complete yet, but this is great fun, isn't it? This is so much better than watching well, in my humble opinion. So we've got Braga, Lazio, and Copenhagen. Joe Cole is whipping it out. The ball. Not that ball. Lazio. Oh, that would be... Lazio is definitely the hardest of the three teams left in here. Right? Lazio, Braga, and Copenhagen. Who can get what? Ah, they've gone into Group E. Right? Is that what they said? They just put them in Group E? Lazio's going to go... It must have been the only group that they could go to. Ah! Come on. This is a good draw. It means United are going to get either Braga or Copenhagen. Someone mentioned about Rasmus Højlund homecoming. It may well be the case. Copenhagen have just been drawn. Let me see what group they're going to. They're going to A or C. It's a 50-50 chance. You could get Rasmus Højlund going back to Denmark. I mean, he's not even kicked the ball for us yet. We're talking about where he's going back to. Calm down. Right. At least it wasn't Milan, all right? You're welcome, even though I've done absolutely nothing, of course, because I'm not involved in the draw. Let's have a look. Rasmus Højlund's going home. Man United have been drawn against Copenhagen. Now, that is a brilliantly beautiful and expensive trip that I may have to go on. Group A, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and Copenhagen. What do you think, ladies and gents? I mean, look, pot one, let's be honest, that was the toughest draw we could have got. That really was the toughest draw we could have got. Copenhagen, that's a pretty good draw. Didn't get Milan, didn't get PSV, didn't get Lazio. Could have been significantly more difficult. They're going to start drawing pot four. Let me run through the groups as they are. Bayern, United, Copenhagen. What would you say is the hardest group so far? Type in the comments. Bayern, United, Copenhagen, Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV, Napoli, Real Madrid, or Braga, Benfica, Inter, and Salzburg, Feyenoord, Atletico, and Lazio. I mean, it's Group F, isn't it? PSG, Dortmund, and Milan, City, Leipzig, and Belgrade. That's a joke. Come on. Barcelona, Porto, and Shakhtar. Yeah, it's Group F easily, isn't it? Group F is the hardest. For sure. It's got to be Group F. It's a standout difficult group. Let's go down here, right? Everybody, if you're new to United People's TV, welcome aboard. It's a Champions League draw. It's community-driven. It's interactive. It's engaging. Please consider subscribing and become part of the family. I'd love to have you on board. You might be new in town. These are the 8 teams left. Young Boys, Galatasaray. We can't obviously get Newcastle, Antwerp. And I think it's the first time they've been in the Champions League since like the 60s. Or it might even be the first time they've ever been in it. Well, certainly the Champions League. They might have been in the European Cup. Sociedad. Don't give me them again. Celtic. That'll be difficult. Berlin. Yes, please. And Lons. Let me see. What one do you want from this group here? Let's have a look. Newcastle going to Group F, apparently. Yeah. My mate Dan, Newcastle fan his whole life, has had to deal with plenty of crap. Now he's back in the Champions League. Imagine they get that. Dan, if that happens, you've definitely got to be doing some away days, my friend. Can we not get... Oh, we can't get Berlin. 999. Damn it. I forgot about that. Damn it. Anyway, Munich's a nice trip. I went on a stag do into Munich, and the person organising the stag didn't realise it was Pride in Munich when we went, and we were a bunch of like 10 guys. So everyone just thought we were gay. We couldn't get in it. It was really bad organising from the guy who organised the stag. Anyway, first ball's about to be drawn. What you got for me, Joe? Damn, we can't get Berlin. Of course we can't. Let's see who's first out of the hat. Sociedad. Oh, come on. Obviously, Sociedad can't go into quite a few groups. Let's go up here. Let me see what they can go. Oh, man, we can get Sociedad. I suppose we beat him last time, but it didn't matter. We still went out. Is that 50-50? What does the blue mean? It's going to be Sociedad, isn't it? Don't be Sociedad. Don't be Sociedad. Please don't be Sociedad. Don't be Sociedad. We got away with Sevilla. Let's make it a full house. Don't be Sociedad. Don't be A. Don't be A. Yes. Come on. Benfica, Inter, Salzburg, and Sociedad. The Group D is done. Right. Next up. Come on, Joe. Whip it out. Who we got? We didn't get Sociedad. I think that was pretty much the only team I just wanted to avoid in Group D. I think the rest of them, there's some cool trips there. And that was the one good thing about the Europa League. Newcastle, obviously, nothing to do with us. We can't get them. That was the one thing about the Europa League. I know it was, well, it's nowhere near as glamorous or as good as the Champions League, but the trips were fun, man. You got to go to different places. So who are Newcastle getting? Somebody said Group F. I think Group F is one of the ones they can get. They can get E, F, and H. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Give me F, baby. Give me F, baby. Come on. Just pull out the F. Pull out the F. Pull out the F. Visualize to realize here, people. Visualize to realize. Newcastle. Welcome to the Champions League. Welcome to the Champions League. Dan, you've got to, Dan and Ben, two mates, you've got to get booking some holidays, my friend. Because you can go and watch Newcastle play against the Yellow Wall. You can go and watch Newcastle play again in the San Siro as well. C'est magnifique. But you won't go, but you'll go out, but it'll look good. Right. So we've got Galatasaray now. And Galatasaray, I think we've got a 1 in 3 chance of coming here. There's no way I'm doing that trip. I remember a few of the guys, they did Galatasaray years ago. I can't remember when it was, whenever we drew them last time. And they said it was great until you went to the stadium and then it just turned a bit sour. Right. So I think we got a 1 in 3 chance here. Could be Galatasaray. I don't know. We'll find out. No, he's got 5 balls in there. There's more. It's a 20% chance. I don't know what the colours mean. I really have no idea what the colours mean. Welcome to hell. Imagine. Remember that? Was it Cantona who got sent off? I think it was. Welcome to hell. Looks like they're going back to hell. Manchester United have been drawn against Galatasaray in Group A. Our group is complete. Bayern Munich, Manchester United, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. That could have been a significantly easier last team. No, Fred's at Fenerbahce, not Galatasaray, before anyone starts saying that. Whoo-wee. That's going to be a spicy trip. That is going to be a spicy trip. So we've got a trip to... Where is it? Are they in Istanbul, Galatasaray? I really should know that. I'm presuming they're in... Presuming that Galatasaray are in Istanbul. Yeah, they are in Istanbul. And I've always wanted to go to Istanbul. I've never been to Istanbul. Feels like it might be a bit of a spicy occasion to do it on a European away day, though. We'll see. Where do you think we're finishing? Right? Terry, you're saying I'll take that over. So my Champions League predictor earlier had us with Barcelona, Milan, and Union Berlin. And the actual Champions League draw, not that one there, not that one there, is this. Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. Fire in your comments down there. What do you think about it? Where do you think we're finishing? You can let me know. Group A is better than Group F. No, mate. Group F is a gorgeous group of football. Like if you're not happy if you're a Newcastle fan, but it's a gorgeous group of football, and that'll be some wicked games to watch. Just be half an to get out of it. You're looking at that group, and you're backing United to progress from that group, aren't you? Lots of you are saying second. Lots of you are saying, in fact, the majority of you are saying second. We can finish second. We can probably finish second. Hey, look, you beat Bayern Munich. You never know. Galatasaray will be... And the thing about that is, right, we are absolutely put away from home in hostile environments, let alone going to Galatasaray. The players are going to have to wear nappies. That's going to have to change. It didn't change against Spurs. We'll find out the weekend if it's going to change against Arsenal. Let's see who else is being drawn. We were just talking there. Any other groups completed? Union Berlin went in. That's a pretty cool group. Union Berlin, Napoli, Real Madrid, and Braga. Any other groups getting done? Young Boys went in. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Stewards inquiry. Like VAR on that one. Can we have a little VAR on that City group? Come on, man. Taking the Mickey. My word. City got Leipzig, Belgrade, and Young Boys. I'm happy enough with that group, I suppose. Kat, you're saying it's a tricky group. Yeah, it's a tricky group. But hey, ladies and gents, it's the Champions League. The Champions League is always going to be tricky, pretty much, unless you get extremely lucky. Yep. I don't know why I started singing that song. But yeah, City getting an absolute dream draw there. You know, hey, look, man. I'm just happy to have United back in the Champions League. All right. Happy to have United back in the Champions League. We get a trip to Munich and Harry Kane. It was going to happen, wasn't it? It was going to happen. Rasmus Højlund going back to Copenhagen. What are the stories linked between us and Galatasaray? Anybody know? Anybody know any? I'm not talking about when we last played Galatasaray, but the direct links between this current squad and Galatasaray squad. Are there any players in Galatasaray who play for us? Did Juan Mata, I think, just retire from there? I think he did. You know the links between United and Bayern. You know the links between us and Copenhagen. Second place would be nice. Hey, look, the second place, I would love us to finish top, but I suppose that's all going to come down to whether or not we can beat Bayern Munich, both home and away. Manchester United against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Feels good, doesn't it? Sounds good. Of course. We know their number. We know their number. But that was a hell of a long time ago. Hell of a long time ago. Donny to Galatasaray on loan. That's a really good point. Well, you're going to be... make sure you put a little cup tied in that deal, United. A little cup. Or maybe not, actually. Agent Donny going there, a little cheeky own goal. Boy. Probably be the best thing he's done in a United shirt, to be fair. The Champions League draw is done. That was really, really fun. Let me see if I can pull up a... is there a graphic now that I can find quickly that has all the groups on them? Let's have a quick look. No, I can't. But this is our draw here. Let's pull this up to finish this evening. It has been an absolute monstrous week with covering all the transfers. We're getting the Discord launched. We're doing the Champions League live draw with everything that's coming tomorrow as well. It's been absolutely full on, but I really enjoyed that. That was very different. I'll tell you what. Let me pull this up and quickly share the link to the Discord, and I'll tell you the story about this shirt here because I think it's a cool story. It's a pretty short story, but it's true. Anybody who's here now, right? Oh, is it Wolf Zaha's gone there? Oh, are they the ones? Is it Galatasaray who've got like Icardi? Let me have a look at their squad. Let's have a look at this one. Right, let's do this before we finish. Let's have a look at Galatasaray's squad. I think that'll be interesting. There we go here. Goalkeepers. Yilmaz. No, that's a different Yilmaz. Angelino, he was the one he's on loan from Leipzig. He was the one who scored. Did he score 2 against us? I think he did. Lucas Torreira. I didn't know he was there. He's an absolute demon in midfield, considering we have no intensity there. Hakim Ziyech, Zaha, Tete, Dries Mertens, Mario Cardi. Yeah, it is them. Right, they've got a pretty tasty forward line. That'll be an interesting game then. That would be an interesting game. But going back to this, where is it? Is it that one? Yeah, that's our draw. Now, I'll tell you about the shirt, right? Let me pull this out. This shirt here. Matt, if you're watching, big up to you for sending me this. I've still got this in my drawer. This right here is actually Yapstam's shirt. This was given to, I think, if I remember correctly, actually, I should have known the story before I was going to tell it to you. The end of the story is this is a genuine original shirt from 1999 from the back of Yapstam's car. Matt walked up to him asking for an autograph, and Yapstam just gave him his shirt. So this is an authentic Yapstam worn match shirt from 1999. How about that for a story? I did tell you it was a cool story. I wasn't lying. You can't have it. Tyler, have you got evidence of it? How reliable is the source? No, it's just it's not for sale. It's not for anybody else. It's just a cool story. But look, thank you everyone for tuning in. That was wicked. Man United back in the Champions League. Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, Galatasaray. I'll be here live tomorrow morning. We're going to speak about the Sergio Reguilon stuff. We're going to speak about everything else. Tomorrow's transfer deadline day. What a week. If you're new, subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. What a community. And make sure you join the Discord. Much love. Champions League, baby. I can't wait to hear that music.